Hello, hello. Are we live? Looks good to me. Alright, shall we continue? Oh, so last I left off, we had some trials and tribulations in the Velvet Room, trying to get the fusion accident where you get all the status effects. And I know I tried a few times on stream, and then I you know, for the benefit of the viewership, if any, I decided to continue it off stream. And I must 100 fusions is too much. Probably somewhere maybe like 80-ish or so I want to say I tried, and I could not get that at all. So I think ultimately I settled on this because it's a higher level than what I am now. And it had fire, and it has range jack coming up, but I wanted to say, you know, screw this game. I'm going to take all my skill cards and just put them in here. I mean, I could if I want. Let me see. Is that feasible? I don't know that I have those. Brain shake? No, that's physical skill. You know what? I don't think I have a single one. No. Well, if I wanted, I could find all of the personas that have those skill cards and just make them to continue. Because I don't even know. I feel like after doing it, like maybe after you're a certain level, you can't get that one anymore. But I pretty much got every other fusion accident possible. I got... Where's the list here? I pulled up a list. Okay, I did not get the physical one with the Megaton Raid and Deadly Fury and all that. I did get the one with the gun skills. I got a few of the ones with the recovery. This one. Ambient Aid. Devil Smile? I don't think I got that one. Alright, so the HP recovery one I got like a bunch of times. The SP recovery one I think I got a few times. The amp skills? Yeah, the amp skills I got a lot of. Evade skills I didn't get. Now, based on my previous playthrough, I got that one on an Archangel, which was like a level 14. So maybe there are certain fusion accidents you get with certain level personas when you're dealing with certain level personas. I'm thinking. Anyways, that was the spiel. That was all you missed from the after stream. So, as you can see, we're still pretty much where we left off. And, okay. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna leave.
My!
I could have sworn that you get to mementos now, but I'm thinking maybe in another day or two. Okay. I guess the guide was leading me to believe that that last door was going to open. But I think what he meant in the guide was to just do those three.
Hey!
And maybe that's why he didn't put to get the all-out attack money on this. Something should have happened by now. You're telling me? I played that whole stream thinking that we were going to get to the end. It says, see, you just said, we knew all this stuff. Yeah. I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee and coconut cookie. Smile makes everything worthwhile. You can see her smiling.
Hey.
Shut up. I can see it in my head, alright? Congratulations on making it through exams. Interrogation of Shido forthcoming. Yes! Yeah, see? When it's leading on, there's an E in front of that yes. So it's yes! At least it's supposed to be an E. That's the way she says it.
Yo.
Hey. Oh yeah.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of
Homunculus. That was this. Ooh. That gives you salvation. Protects from insta-kill attacks one time. That's a lot for... Isn't there a skill that does the same thing? That's tempting. I might have to get that. I'm going for it. That is arguably... Actually, though, the only problem with it, though, since I'm probably going to give it to somebody else, but if you give it to somebody else, it really is only effective for 2 people, because obviously you can't res Joker, because if Joker goes down, that's game over. Which I don't know. I wonder if in another universe, do they make the game where, or I don't know. I guess I'll have to see in Persona 3 and 4 to see if the main protagonist, once he goes down, I'm guessing that once the protagonist goes down in any of the Persona games, it's game over. But I wonder why they don't have it where the protagonist can be res. He can res everybody else, but nobody can res him, even if they have a skill that can do it. I don't know what the... Maybe they feel that would make the game too easy. But yeah, that could be useful because somebody has something that's not really doing much anymore. Somebody's wearing a accessory that's not. Who am I thinking of? What's Lamb's pillow? I don't even remember giving this to her. That's what Lamb's pillow is? Yeah. See, she can make use of something like that. Use chance to play quickly with the helmets. I really don't remember giving her that. What can we give her for now? I'll give her that. Okay. Wasted 10 minutes already talking.
Hey!
Actually, that's what the stream is supposed to be.
What? Well, does it feel good? Master! Oh! See you later.
Okay, so now it's free time. It's Thursday. Is Thursday a good day for the Jazz Cafe? No. This is the day that actually sucks. 4 points allocated at random to magic ability unlock. So we will go to the gym. Right?
Okay.
And I was going to say last time, after going to the gym so many times,
Well then.
in the next game, if they have a gym and whatnot in Persona 6, they should show him
Nice going.
getting his swole on and then looking like Shido after like 20 trips or so, you know? See, he looks exactly the same. He looks like he hasn't done anything.
All right. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Something's not right. The Phantom Aficionado website isn't busy at all. This doesn't make sense. Why is that? I mean, Masai Shishido got taken down. So passionate. People should be posting comments left and right about this. The silence makes no sense at all. Is it because he hasn't made the news? Yeah. It's so obvious the Phantom Thieves are responsible then. Okay, so I guess this is what's leading to... There we go. Just talking about...
There, they announced the poor health of their leader, Masayoshi Shido. As such, the special diet session was postponed, along with Shido's inauguration as Prime Minister.
Postponed?
They should be firing him.
And wait, poor health? This is completely different from what my sister told us.
I heard he barely slept during the election campaign. I don't blame him.
He's not going to step down now, is he? Will this country be fine without Shido?
How can people still believe in him?
What the heck? The Phantom Thieves are being treated like, well, like they never existed.
Goodness. No link among the change of heart incidents. Only coincidental psychiatric disorders. The Phantom Thieves only use those rumors to their advantage.
This is preposterous. Who would believe such things?
But the person saying this is a famous researcher. And even the Ministry is saying that's how they determined the situation too.
When's Shido gonna make a comeback?
Honestly, I don't think anyone else but Shido can handle times like these.
What's going on? No matter how you look at it, this isn't normal.
Yeah, it's as if the people in reality have become distorted.
What's happening here worries me, but the only thing we can do right now is wait and see what happens.
Screw that, I want to do something about it.
What do you mean I can't question him at this point?
Mr. Shido is in an extremely unstable state. I can't allow you to get in contact with him. He may officially have to undergo a psychiatric evaluation at this rate.
We are at the cusp of making a case. Do you know how much trouble we've gone through to get this far?
I'm just doing my job as a doctor.
Even if Shido was behind it, do you plan on convicting a central figure behind such a historical change?
What? Don't be ridiculous. This is a country governed by law. You still want to protect him even though you know what happened to the man previously at your post.
So, you plan on taking the head of the nation to court. You need to take a break, Nijima. I'm taking you off this case, especially since it's rumored you have ties to the Phantom Thieves.
What?
If I recall correctly, you still aren't married, are you? You'll be on leave for a long time. Why not look for a husband while you're at it?
Right here. Husband.
The assembly of Shido's case is in danger?
We know he doesn't need a psychiatric evaluation!
His lackeys must have pressured the others around him. It means there's far more people who'd be in trouble if the truth came out than we imagined.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Sis said the assembly of a case may be possible if the general public wants Shido held accountable.
But even that chance has been destroyed with the manipulation of the mass media. They made it clear that the argument itself was a cult, even claiming that it never happened.
As a result, the Phantom Thieves are still labeled as criminals, even after all that's happened.
It's a storm of criticisms online, too. People are saying to catch the remnants and execute them. This is crazy. At any rate, let's wait for my sister. She should be arriving here soon.
Everyone's being tricked so easily. Why the hell did we risk our lives then?
If Shido isn't judged by the law, everything we've done will be treated as if it never happened.
Moving the entire country however they wish by controlling people's cognition? This is no different than being inside a palace.
I'm sorry. I gathered the best of the best and fought for a case. But as Makoto must have told you, it was denied. At this rate, it won't end with just Shido's innocence. This trend will continue spiraling down. There's even the possibility that crimes using the metaverse will advance onto a national scale.
But Akechi's done for.
But that's not what I'm here to tell you. We're in danger because we know the truth. It's only a matter of time before we're apprehended. It wouldn't be odd if they were to charge in now.
This makes no effing sense!
Sis!
There's nothing more I can do with my resources. That's why I want to ask for your help. I wondered if there was any way you could do something one last time. I know that I'm in no position to ask this of you.
That doesn't matter to us. So what are we gonna do? Should we change the hearts of all Shido's followers? Even if Futaba were to research all of them, it'd take time. There's too little information.
We can only target individuals. Are we no match against the national power?
Mementos. If we use mementos, we might be able to do something.
There's something we can do there?
Like I told you before, Mementos is the palace of the general public. It's the source of all distortions, and is maintained by the people's collective unconsciousness.
Wait, do you mean that there's a treasure even in Mementos? And if we go after that...
The collapse of Mementos should affect the public as a whole. The state of society would change too. If everyone's hearts grow to hold Shido responsible for his actions, things might start going our way.
That's a bold plan, but an interesting one.
Sounds good to me.
But if we're gonna do this, there's one thing you all need to realize. To begin with, why does something like the human cognition exist as another substantial world? The reason for that is most likely sleeping within Mementos. We'll be destroying that, you know.
I don't see where you're going with this.
The human cognition will lose substance, so you can't sneak into people's palaces anymore. So if other criminals appear, you won't be able to steal their treasure and change their hearts. It means the Phantom Thieves will be going out of business. We'll have to discard this way of life.
I think we need to do this. I mean, we're the group who's reforming society, right?
What do you think? As our leader, you'll lose your powers if Mementos is erased. Will you still do it?
Hell no. You have no choice to say yes. Fine by me.
I see. All right. It seems there are no objections.
Don't worry, we'll get them back in Strikers.
Whether
Kind
it
of.
succeeds or not is another story, though.
Miss Prosecutor, looks like this is gonna be our last job.
Last job?
Once we accomplish our duty, we entrust the world to respectful adults. That is our condition for accepting this job.
This is a deal, then. That's certainly a heavy condition. But very well, I accept. I swear to make Masayoshi Shido stand and be tried in the court of law. Besides, my pride won't allow me to be continually saved by you all without doing anything in return.
We'll be counting on you.
Looks like it's decided then.
You're the leader, and this is officially our last mission. Come on, say something.
Fix this country.
We already said that before, though.
That's fine. We're doing it for real this time, after all. We don't have much time, right? We should carry this out tomorrow. I'm counting on you guys.
That makes sense.
No matter what happens, you better see it through. Well then.
What I would change in the game, though, I would have tweaked. I wouldn't have allowed them to jump to that conclusion. I would make them have to find that out in Mementos, like toward the end. Like, wait, we're gonna have to erase this whole thing? It makes them more spontaneous, more, you know, when they have like the music and everything going. Make it more intense, you know?
Been searching all along. You're facing twilight alone.
I mean, they can even say, like, we knew it would come down to this. Do it. You're not gonna let me leave, is he? I'm gonna run to the door. He's already in the
Hey!
way.
Hey!
I guess one more workout?
Oh, you want to do it?
And we're not gonna get the charm in time.
Yes! Now, let's carry out our plan. Oh. Nice going!
All right. All right.
Well then. Hey. Actually, never mind. You must be tired.
Oh, wait. I was supposed to talk to Sojiro? Shit. Whatever. Maybe I get it. Just say.
Honestly, you're amazing. There's definitely something special about you. You dodge everything the enemies throw at you like it's your destiny. At first, I just thought you were going to be a useful tool for me. But now this is where I belong.
Sad about that?
Well, maybe in regard to this attic place, but this is where I want to be. It's not like me to say all that embarrassing stuff, but still, I think it's fine. For tonight, at least.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the magician, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
Can now fuse Futsunushi.
New power burns within me.
Mercurius. Evade electric. Dodging electric, evade electric. Great. I guess this is an upgrade to this. Oh, that might work out. No. Oh wait, he gets salvation? Oh, but yeah, when we get salvation, that's gonna displace both of these. So which one should I take out now? Media Rahan? No, I think I've been using Media Rahan the most, so we will take Mapatra. Evade electric. And it's probably a charm that has Mapatra also.
We should rest in preparation for tomorrow.
Keep moving. We're going to the...
He's repelled such an ordeal, and this guy's still not being rewarded for it? If gods really do exist, they're being too hard on him.
Oh yeah, we're going.
That was a fruitless delight, inmate. We gave you words of praise, but we take them all back.
What'd I do?
The source of what was hindering your rehabilitation. To think it would be the ignorant masses to which you tried to prove your integrity. Did they themselves not show elation for those who are unseen? Despite all that, they now say you do not exist. They toyed with you, yet none take responsibility. The distortion of man's world is endlessly deep. Fixing it may now be impossible. even with the appearance of a trickster.
Master?
It seems this is the limit of humanity.
What are you saying?
The time of ruin is nigh. One due to the distortion of man's own heart, from which none can escape.
Ominous words.
Okay.
You and everyone else, you've all grown so much. I'm so proud. No, this is not a time to get sentimental. We're going to end this with a bang.
Okay, let's go.
Bang! Like DDP. Let's go.
Good morning.
Kodo.
It's finally time. You think it'll go well?
I don't know.
I see. Still, I'm ready. See you at the usual place after school. I'll tell everyone to come.
Great, alright? How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. You got the top score. I'm top of the class.
Hey!
Everyone's gotta have their eyes on you now. And the game is almost over.
Hey, check out the nav.
It's displaying an unfamiliar message.
The door to the depths of mementos has been opened. Wait, does that mean...
We're really gonna do this, right?
Of course.
Why are you asking now?
Well, I just thought, what am I gonna do if you guys freak out and bail on me? We're going to erase mementos, aren't we? Come on, let's go, you guys.
Mona sure seems hyped up.
He knows he's gonna find answers down there.
Say, isn't Mona-chan behaving a little odd?
You know, you're right.
Yeah. I shouldn't have brought that up. Shall we get going?
Well, I wanna go here. Does the game really expect you to go all the way down 50 whatever? 50 levels down to the bottom? I'm just gonna take the quick way. Maybe. I'll let you decide what we're going to do for. Going to the end!
Hey, so, this shit here's that door to the depths, right?
It should be. Why? What's wrong?
I don't know, it looks just like all the other ones. I was thinking it's a little disappointing. Maybe we worked too hard to get down here or something.
The lack of unforeseen circumstances is nothing to complain about. Let us continue.
Alright, you asked for it.
The hell is this?
It's some big fossil-looking thing. So this must be the treasure.
Wait, look on the side. It's the train running down to Mementos. So this is where that crowd of people was trying to reach?
People are walking in and out of there, so the other side of the wall must be... Wait. It's not a wall, but a giant door?
Guess that means the treasure's not here. Come on, let's stay focused.
This was a really nice touch. Really great
Is this
design.
thing seriously a door? How are we supposed to get past?
It opened straight away. I bet that means the inner depths the Metanav was talking about before are right ahead.
Hold on. The door only opens from this side. What do you mean? Well, I took a quick peek at the mechanism inside the door, and it looks like you can only open it from here. We can get in, but nothing can get out.
It's as though whatever lies within has been locked away.
Wait, so you're saying that the people going in there are choosing a life of imprisonment?
I have never felt such eeriness before. What is this place?
We'll find out once we reach the depths. Come on, let's go.
Strange pipes telling me bring mementos, originating from down here after all. You know, I've been considering this for some time. They remind me somewhat of veins.
No.
More importantly, what's up with the scenery? What kind of distortion is this? I mean, what does everyone think this world is? Calm down, Leo. Treasure is definitely here. And that's what's important. I can sense something else, a tremendous presence that's coming from much deeper.
But
I don't know what I want to find out. That I want to find out what it may be. But we must harden our resolves. It's time to head for the depths. So, in case you couldn't tell, this is a palace. But very, very clever to hide a palace all the way at the end of what's like a huge, what's already like a 50-something level ordeal. So I really like that. So you go here, and you know, since you only have one day to complete this palace, you get free, you'll see. Alright, who's going with me on this mission? Alright, everybody leveled up quickly here. Alright, let's roll with the 70s first here. Do I need to... Do I need to get my personas in line here? What do I have? I have fire, I have lightning, I have wind, I have psi, I have less, I have more lightning. This is what? This is insta-kills. This is kind of... I have fuel, I have ice, and fire. Okay, what am I missing? I think I'm only missing you. So yeah, my persona lineup is not too bad right now. You can always go back and get more. You want to head back? No. Didn't we just say? Didn't we just say there's only one way in? Why is it giving me the option to leave?
I can feel it.
Come on, man.
So I'm trying to get past that door. Why is it so crowded?
Oh, this is...
So that door's keeping them all out. I'll have to try and look for another way in. From this space, I wonder why. Shadows out front, we're trying to get in here, right? What could it be?
It's somewhere.
Oh, let's throw down treasure trap. Treasure trap.
Take this!
Does the door open? Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
I can feel it.
What is this place? I feel so safe. Are those chains on them? Is this a prison?
Who's captured here?
Technically speaking, I would say it's someone's shadow.
I feel safe being here. They're saying something.
Come on, don't be out there and come on in.
Don't open the cells, okay? I have no intention of leaving this place.
They feel safe being here? What are you saying? You're being kept in a prison.
This reminds me of Kamoshida's castle. They're like the slaves we saw there.
That's right. This place is the best in the end. In the depths within is a system that grants desires.
A system that grants desires?
Something like that exists? Here?
It's no use. You can't reason with these people.
They're truly distorted, just like the scenery here.
You end up searching for stuff or being troubled because you're outside the prison. There are things you don't need to know to live on.
He's right. Things like the details on the system. The locked quarantine cell.
Quarantine? Who's locked in there?
Supposedly a great and truly dangerous criminal. But who would want to check a place like that? Come now, we don't have to chat like this. Why not come inside?
Huh? Mona?
Why are you out and about? Where are your restraints?
Oh, crap!
Removing your restraints is not allowed. Outsiders must be eliminated.
Everyone, hang in there! Focus on the enemy in front of you! This could be tough. Plus skills will be nullified, so be careful.
Quetzalcoatl! Ravage them!
See how you deal with this.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
I didn't even get to ask, go to Chihaya for the money boost.
That was careless of us. It should be no surprise that a prison has guards.
Wait a sec. This is everyone's palace, right? Not like Kamoshida's castle. Who's keeping these people here?
Mona-chan? I remember now. I've seen this place before.
Hold on, though. It wasn't open until we came here today.
Sorry. It's just a sense I'm getting. Still. It feels like I'm really close to remembering something important.
You know, coming in here was what you wanted from the beginning. We just gotta keep moving on.
On top of that, I'm curious to know who the ruler of this place is.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, what about these people? Leave them be. They'll be taken care of if we erase mementos.
Hey, it's dangerous to keep standing around here. Let's get going!
I can feel it.
Man, the green.
Show me your true form.
Easy pickings.
I'll reveal your true form.
Ah, getting red door already. This is where the story really gets deep. I feel like they could have a, you could probably create like a college course, like on the theology and and the philosophy of Persona. Good trap. They have some good puzzles in this palace too. These things. Seems to be more to this prison. Now this is a dead end for some reason.
All right.
Do it again, Joker. Looks like touching it turns back off. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, try walking around.
Whoa!
Come on, let's go.
What?
Ice is radiating a vibrant blue light. Probably connected to the color of the floor somehow. Try touching it. Don't touch it.
Yeah!
So the device is not only a switch, but also the wall. It's blocking our path.
Well,
Something natural that the security is tight in the prison. And again, the inmates actually wish to leave. Broken through our security net. Head to the scene at once. Don't let them escape. There they go.
Damn it! I can see it.
Oh shit, they were green? I don't have to fight them?
Wouldn't that be advantage? Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused.
Actually, I should take her. She's got nuke.
We are the better fighters. Use fire attacks to hit its weak point.
Never us. You're mine.
Please don't die. Ah, too strong. Oh,
It's weak. This will be a slaughter. Her skills are ineffective.
Persona!
You can go for its weak spot.
Should I hit him with the diamond dust?
Go down!
Don't forget this feeling. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
A decisive victory.
Work hard, struggle. Pursue a faint glimpse of happiness. Is any of that really necessary? This world's already complete. There's nothing left to do. Is this some kind of prison cell too? Plus these blood vessel things are coming down into it.
I can feel it.
Hopefully I'll be able to get a Lilith. Is somebody a Lilith here?
Show me your true form.
Yes!
I'll reveal your true form.
Yeah, this house is gonna be too easy. There's nothing we can do. Parents, teachers, all adults just manipulate us. Nobody listens if we try to oppose them. All that happens, our spirits are crushed. It might be smarter to just accept life for what it is and surrender to their will. It's just like how I used to be. If I stayed like that, I would sound just like her. I'll take that down. What is this guy gotta say? It doesn't matter if something's right or wrong. There's a rule. You just have to follow it. If anything, those who treat the rules with honor are just, while those who break them are villains. Talk about justice, but you know there's something stuff out of your head, right?
I can see it.
Such a foolish group, your actions will change nothing. All this is going to end soon anyway. Might as well patiently wait your demise.
Huh?
It's all going to end? What is he saying? I think what they're trying to say in here is just people... The masses are just accepting whatever.
Oh.
Cutlass.
Yep.
And I feel like that is the case. Like people like just accept reality for what it is.
I can feel it.
However it's made. Where am I going now? Oh, here.
It's somewhere. I'll reveal your true form.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
Colossal physical damage to one foe. It doesn't power up after baton pass. Oh, that's the end of his skills? Man.
There's an enemy. Be careful.
Why are you guys on that side? You really think you'll gain anything over there? You must be idiots, huh? Maybe you should be smarter about how you're living your life.
But
happiness is much more than simply gaining things. To be honest, I can't believe he's actually enjoying his life here.
Show me your true form. It's somewhere.
There are standards, laws, rules, manners, common sense. Following those things is the only correct way of living. What is there to be confused about? Anyone who can't do that is just an outcast. All you really have to do is obey the rules. Pathetic. You should be more aware of his own situation. The mechanism should still be the same though, we just need to make all of them blue. In the long term, your struggles will transform into nourishment. All you need to do is endure. No matter how much they beat or kick you, it is all for your own self-benefit in the end. If anything, I should feel thankful. This is exactly what I deserve. Hurts hearing this. I had the exact same mindset in the past.
Show me your true form. Show me your true form.
Lustrous iron.
I'll reveal your true form.
is there a safe room nearby? It'd help if we can find one.
All right. Looks like this place is safe.
Up a passageway.
Do you need something?
Pursue rehabilitation
There
with
is
all
an alarm.
your
One of
body
my
and soul.
favorite duties. Choose wisely. You okay with this?
Oh, this is what I was trying to get before. Okay, I'm 70. 70, I can get what? Be a key.
Always strive for more. The resulting card may be different than usual. Your stop. You wish to view the take a look. You cannot wield this persona. You cannot wield this persona.
Oh, this is not death. He's got just a gun. He's weak to wind. Electric. Do we need him? Can I see? With this inbound. Alright, now we'll go back.
What? Done already? You've got guts.
I think we'll come back when I have a few more levels up here.
We're here.
I should write something. I can feel it.
Can't take that.
Whoa!
That's cool. Truly seems to go ad infinitum. Where does it lead? I didn't expect it to be this much. But the treasure's presence is getting stronger. I'm going in the right direction for sure.
Get in. We don't have time to go down on foot.
Good thinking.
What? You're...
Kamoshida!
That's right.
No. Madarame.
Kanashiro's over here. Is President Okumura here too?
Father isn't around anymore.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. More importantly, look there.
Masayo Shishido? Yeah.
Masayo Shishido.
The hell's going on? These guys should have had a change of heart from their palaces disappearing.
Your bod's as great as always. Come on, come closer.
You creep!
I'm joking. I don't want any more trouble. I finally get to live without having to think for myself now.
I mistakenly thought myself to be talented. And now I think I'm a fool for wanting too much.
It's no wonder people who can't take a hint get yelled at. I'm done acting like a big shot. Who cares if I'm stupid? It's not like you get punished for being dumb. Nobody needs to strive to be more than they really are.
These people seem completely different than they were before.
I don't think it's because they had a change of heart, though. Wait. Have they chosen a life of captivity after they lost their distorted desires?
Unfortunately, Okumura isn't here with us.
That was like 2 minutes ago, dude.
Nothing can be done for the dead. I'm sorry.
Yes, I know. Thank you for the details. Now, if you don't mind, what in the world is this place?
It's supposedly called the Prison of Regression.
Regression?
More importantly, does this look like captivity to you? Why, it's the exact opposite. The utmost freedom is available to anyone who desires it here. This is the freedom to not make decisions. The release from having to think for yourself. It is far more marvelous than the country I wish to create.
Release from having to think? But that's...
However, there are some fools who cannot stay put in this place. In other words, they are escaped convicts. Of course, I'm talking about our past selves. Such people are segregated from this peaceful world and locked away in their own palaces.
So those are the palace rulers.
I really gotta thank you for changing my heart. I got to come back here after all.
We sent him back here?
Yes.
I don't understand. Just what have we been doing by using the cognitive world?
It's too late to ask that now, Yusuke.
That's true,
You see the results.
This ain't the time to be getting confused. We're here as the Society fixing Phantom Thieves today.
Having the freedom to not make your own decisions only means that someone else is controlling you.
Tell me, who is the ruler here? Who made all of this?
What an odd question to ask. It should be obvious. Every member of the general public. Haven't you learned anything in school? The collective ruler of a democratic country is its people.
Don't lie out of your ass like that! I mean, there was a guard here earlier. That means someone's gotta be looking out for you guys, right?
You may be right. We are the ones looking out upon everyone else.
No. So the ones who least want the prison to be tampered with are the prisoners themselves?
It don't matter what this guy's talking about. We're gonna erase all of Mementos anyways. Come on, let's keep going. Mona, the treasure's in the deepest part, right?
Mona? I do remember this place. I saw the humans in here, and realized I looked different than them for some reason. Right. That's when I started to think I wanted to turn into a human. Is that why you thought you would regain your true form if we destroyed Mementos? Sorry, I'm still missing a lot of my memories, but I know I started randomly checking a bunch of palaces. Then my next memory is about that bastard Kamoshida's. Yeah. I'm starting to remember more.
What are you doing here?
Guards again? And there are more of them this time!
Damn it. We got careless.
Let's run!
No, I want to fight.
I've discovered some escaped inmates. Catch them at once!
They're probably green. This had to come piling out. Let's do this. Oh shit. That's not right. Almost let me get caught there. Hope Diamond. Should I take the Hope Diamond? Why not?
You've got a new mask, Joker!
With this power. All right. It's somewhere.
reveal your true form. Show me your true form.
Reveal your true form. Show me your true form.
I have something.
Here we go. No greens in here.
Who are you guys?
Leave it to me!
Wow. Top taken over. Do I need these guys?
Let's go.
All out attack! Less skills for work here. The enemy is weak, but don't relax yet.
Next up, Persona! Not
Her
that.
skills are ineffective.
Let's go.
Stay focused.
Liberos! Go down!
Now, let's continue. Good work, everyone.
Okay.
That was neat.
What does dower mean? Dower, young man? Social reform. Not interested. Stuff's lame anyway. Don't you think destruction is more pleasing?
I do not comprehend.
Destruction is pleasing. He cannot be in his right mind. It's as if he wishes for the world to end. Leave him be.
I'll reveal your true form.
Let's nail that quickly.
Come! Black Frost! Go down!
No time to waste. Good work, everyone.
Okay. Man, that was easy.
Oh, red one. Maybe we'll have a challenge for that?
Show me your true form.
Now's our chance. The opponent is strong.
Come.
Don't do anything reckless.
I don't know if he has weakness.
Dionysus!
Persona!
Just protect it.
Let's go. Now the enemy is just a brainwashed drone. Let's do this! Use psychokinesis.
Alright, I'll use it on her.
Let's heat things up!
Persona!
So I can find out. He doesn't do anything?
Persona! There.
Oh shit!
Panther's on the ground. Are you okay? Persona!
That was bullshit.
Out of our way! I couldn't finish it. Panther's on back of it. Start the counter attack! Persona! Take this!
1375.
Persona! Get wrecked!
Oh, fuck. That's the trick with this one.
Come! Got this.
Strong and immune to physical strikes? Brute force won't work.
Persona!
Panther dodges with grace. Queen's on the
Oh.
ground. You can't kill now. Queen's back. Make him pay. You're back in. Let's get even with them. Persona!
Ah, I have to give up a showtime to execute.
What's my next move?
I don't think I'm gonna take him out. No, I'm definitely not gonna take him out with that.
Persona!
Might as well.
Okay. Queen's in trouble. Let's do this.
Does the absorb gun too? Ah, he does. Fuck.
Weapon Persona! Persona! Eat this! Not bad.
Next up.
Persona!
Don't rush it.
I don't know what's weak point. It's trial and error time.
Dominion! There.
Please hit, please hit. Oh my god.
That's nice, Joker. Just at the last second. Oh, right, Queen! One more, and I'm done for. Persona!
Oh, she got me.
Let's go.
Thank God.
Sorry.
Persona! Strong and immune to physical strikes? Let's do this! Force won't work. Go! Oh, you want more?
Tough.
There we go.
Persona!
Something else.
Persona!
Hold on.
Yeah, he's still debilitated. That's fine.
Persona!
What else can we do with this fucker? Oh, I should have hit him with the debilitate also.
Persona! How's this? That's our queen.
Don't move.
Let's wipe him out. Beat him up.
He's still shot?
Persona! Get ready.
Persona!
Oh, he's gonna bring that.
Ready when you are.
Who's next? Joker.
Let's rock! This one.
Stone, you sure showed me.
All right. Time for some pain.
Beat him up.
He's still shot.
Let's go. That's not right.
I better hit him again because he's probably gonna recover.
Ravage him!
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
Do it!
Yeah, now he's done, probably.
Beat him up.
What? That didn't finish him?
Guess that's it for me.
Oh, he wasted his turn. Should have attacked.
It's strong and guns won't help. Persona! Feel my rage! Get ready!
There you go.
No more waiting!
Leave the rest to me.
Let's go, Fist of the Phantom Star.
Get a little crazy!
Stay focused.
Go for it! Thanks, ma'am. Thanks.
5,000.
Don't forget this feeling. Good work, everyone.
You move!
And an
What do
extra.
you think?
Meaning physical damage to all opposed 1 to 3 times. And then he gets God's Hand, which is pretty good too.
That's a new
New
skill.
camp?
Let's try it out.
I have a feeling we need the new break.
Okay.
Soon.
No major setbacks. Let's
I have
continue
something.
on. Hey, that's a treasure chest.
Show me your true form.
Let's decline. The outside world. I can see it all online. Your pain actually going anywhere. And besides, it's going to be happening soon.
Aww.
So you just want to see the world from online, huh? I know how that might feel, but it gets old after a while. Well, I can speak from experience. Besides, what's this happening soon? I'm not done with this room yet. There might be something else in here.
I'll reveal your true form.
Who are you guys?
3 enemies. We are the better fighters. Use fire attacks to hit its weak point. How's this?
Why'd
They
I
can
do that?
still fight. We are the better fighters.
Let's go.
Use fire attacks to hit its weak point.
Never mind. You're mine.
All right, Joker. Now, let's continue. Just like I thought.
All right.
I felt the difference in.
Smirking woman? There's no way we can change the world. Everyone agrees. So, why don't you guys join us? The world's going to end soon anyway, so you might as well. When do these people begin to think that prison is a comfortable place to live?
I can see it.
Closer. No.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance! Beat him up!
Zone up.
No psychokinesis! Attack with something
Persona!
else!
Black Frost! Not this.
Ice attacks are out. You're weak, but don't
Persona!
let your guard down.
There!
No! Joker took one out!
Go ahead.
Not done yet, got it. Let's do this! Yeah, Panther! You got them all!
We all did great, huh?
Just like I thought.
All right. Man, that was easy. Focus. What the hell?
This is strange.
Either way, if it is worth being protected, it should be safe to assume that it's of value to us. What do you think, Joker? Should we defeat it and take whatever it's protecting? Let's go.
Let's go.
It must be the outsiders I've heard so much about. I've been waiting. Sorry for the wait. You're shameless. How dare you give me that lip when you're intruded this far together. No matter. Futile struggles will absolutely change absolutely nothing. Now it's time you go back to your cells and get chained down.
You're tough, but weak to nuclear.
Persona!
You know what to do, right?
Hit him with free dime? I don't have the free dime. Oh, it doesn't matter because I've got you. Wait, is she next? No, he's next.
Persona!
He's next and he's going down.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker. Not done yet. On the attack. Persona! Anon, come!
With this power.
You're evolving.
There we got it.
Oh, look! A new move!
Cyan. Yeah, gun amp, gun boost. Ah, see, she's wearing something. We don't need this on her anymore. Evade nuke. Stacks. Shit. I think I wanted to keep that. I'll take that out. And then she gets Heat Riser after that, which is pretty good. Who's this guy? Hey, you guys better be careful. We're not the only ones here. I've heard there's a place reserved for the most terribly evil people of all. Think that could be the quarantine cell we heard about? A Vermilion disc.
By the way,
I think this could be used for. Who knows? Probably come in handy though. I mean, that strong as shadows guarding it. Working hard to accomplish your dreams is something only an idiot would do. Here, any wish can become reality. Isn't isn't that all anyone wants out of life? Does people really think their wishes are going to come true?
I can feel it.
Is there a safe room nearby? It'd help if we can find one.
Hey, we can use this place.
Velvet rooms, let's see. What am I? I'm level 72. Is there anything good at 72? I can get mod. Has project Megan, concentrate, repel, electric, and then you can turn him into a repel electric also. Let's go stop off and make him.
Do you need something?
Pursue rehabilitation with all
One of
your
my
body
choose
and soul.
wisely.
Oh, what does a Hope Diamond turn into?
Always strive for more.
This will become an even more
Turns into
powerful
regenerate
accessory.
3 plus all stats 4.
Today we will hang them more forcefully.
You can use it to strengthen somebody. Who needs to be strengthened? Liberos? Medium chance brainwash? Ah. You get Inferno. Or we can get Wild Thunder with Thor.
We're gonna strangle him real tight. Well, it is what it is.
She's not impressed.
This will arise from... This may be somewhat grisly.
Actually, I should have kept that Hope Diamond. Shit. I should have kept it. Wait. Oh man. 1,400 points. That's bullshit. I need that. Don't need that. Okay, can I use Lilith to make the Mott? No. Ah, there's not that many that you can make. There's only so many recipes. Thanatos and a Hope Diamond will get it done. So someone will have to be itemized.
This is its powered up form.
Yes. I'm probably not gonna use it.
The resulting...
This will be its... Now, you shall be reborn.
You're stopping? You wish to view the compendium. This is the path you have walked.
Okay, so we need Thanatos, Picaro, no. A regular Thanatos and a Hope Diamond. Where is he? Ah,
This
free.
persona. You
Good.
wish to summon this persona?
Wait. Yeah, regular one. Okay.
This is your power. Take a look.
And I need Hope Diamond.
This is the one? I will require the proper. Take it then. There is. Prepare! This is an alarm fusion.
That's a pretty strong one.
Choose which skills to inherit.
What the hell is the best skill to take with him? This is concentrate. Increase effective support skills cast on self. Doubles counter. Strength is magic skills for all foes. Physical skills. Probably this one. Since Mahigon is, yeah, it's all foes. Next physical attack. No, he doesn't really use physical attacks, this one. Take that. I'm taking dual. High counter. Regenerate. Tower jacket. Arms must increase the HP score.
This could bestow an well.
Emot. I wish for battle in which my life is on the line. Hence I should join you with King Mask. Wait. Is that Eternal Flash? I might be interested to see what that changes into. Deal heavy almighty damage to all foes. Okay, so we're gonna get the upgrade to that anyway. I'd be interested to see if it gives it to me now. We're just gonna get that skill early if that happens. Let's see. No. It screwed me. Wait. Drain Nuke. Drain Nuke is not bad. Energy Drop, I don't... No. That's like a low level skill. 4 SP, you could tell it's trash. So that's going to be gotten rid of right now. And then we'll get the upgrade to that skill that we're going to get. What? Shotgun? We already have auto now, so we don't need this. And then Repel Electric. Huh. Get rid of the high counter, I guess. So we oh, wait a minute, he drained it already? Shit. I wouldn't have taken that. I would have left it at train. Whatever. Okay, what was it? Throne I already have was the other one. That was a 72. Alright, we'll come back on the next one.
Done. Finished already?
What?
Yeah, 73 we can make Macabre and Mara. That's like, no. Yeah, Mara's the big penis head one. Oh yeah, let's see.
What?
You still want to get out of this situation after everything's happened to you and me? I'm not giving up. You... Guiding your mates along in their rehabilitation is our duty. Okay, I'll help you a bit. Feels like my spirit and health have recovered some.
What was that?
Are you surprised? Something like that is nothing for us. Come back here if you get wounded again. See, now you get to start over again. You can start over again, but you get full HP, full SP.
Okay.
And of course, they
Where do
only
we go
do.
from here?
They could use them in every other palace up until now, but they only come with the last one.
Show me your true form.
I think this one's a little bit tricky if I remember right. Wait, do you have to climb up here?
I can feel it.
Oh wait, is this where you need the key for? There's no way to disable this one. Give me the room's shape and the number of spots. Of course, leave it to Makoto to figure that out. There's no mathematical way we can make it all blue.
Excuse me?
What do we do? I'm not sure. It's really a security system. There has to be a way past it. You may want to try checking somewhere else for the time being. Yes. I walked right by it.
Seriously? It's still going further down?
We're so far underground at this point.
I hope we don't suddenly find ourselves in a giant pool of lava.
Still, we gotta keep going.
Guys, look! Doesn't that cell seem different from the others?
Wait, could this be that quarantine cell?
Supposedly, the most sinful, most dangerous inmate is held within.
This place smells familiar for some reason.
Mona-chan?
There's no mistake. This is it. I was born here.
Born? Inside the prison?
Wait, then are you the dangerous inmate?
No, the inmate wasn't me. But I remember this place. Someone created me here to guide all of you.
Guide? And who is this someone?
Atlas developers.
Oh, I can't remember. Damn it. I'm so close. But my memory's too foggy.
You know, hearing all this just makes me want to know what's inside.
We found them. The escapees are in front of the isolated cell. Alert! Alert! Capture them at once!
Gonna capture shit.
Crap, we're surrounded. We gotta win this, guys.
In thy name!
Ow!
Prepare! In thy name!
Persona!
Oh. Makoto gets to go first?
I'll use my persona!
Next physical attack goes.
Its weakness is electricity.
Oh, it's gonna repel me.
Use that. It'll go
Good thing I
down
checked.
Persona!
Persona! Not that.
Its weakness is electricity. If
Come.
you use that, it'll go down fast.
Damn. Or no, if I use him now, I'll probably get it.
Ravage them!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool! They're done for!
Yep. Wild
Show me
Thunder.
that move sometime.
What's the singular one called? I forgot.
This place seems to be under high alert now. We should keep going.
Given how important this cell appears to be, the depths of Mementos must be near. Mona's memories may return if we continue on.
Yeah.
So, we're finally getting close to the public's treasure, huh?
Now that I think about it, it makes sense Mementos would connect to some place like underneath Shibuya. Everyone crams themselves into packed underground boxes day after day without any complaints. From my standpoint, those are the true inmates of Mementos. It's no surprise the places are connected.
You know, the voices of the public may have led the Phantom Thieves on more than any criminal.
Seriously! Let's hurry up and steal that treasure so we can crush Mementos.
We truly are reforming society. Let's go!
Focus.
I'll reveal your true form.
You've got the advantage.
it's a sword.
Don't rush this.
Persona!
Shall I?
Go down!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
I thought that would do way more damage. Can I get money? Well. That's it.
Damn it.
Wow. He's cheap.
Too easy.
Persona! This isn't
You
it.
seem to have a weakness.
Damn, I should
Let's
have
try
taken
making
it.
it dizzy. It isn't a major threat, but don't use electric attacks.
Now it's gonna be a challenge. Unless.
Amazing, Joker! This is a holdup!
Oh, wait, now it's taking the
Oh,
ghost.
some rare loot!
Physical ointment. You can do that.
Not bad.
I don't learn. What? I don't learn. I'm just gonna. Oh shit.
Queen's in danger!
Persona!
How is on resistant to lightning?
Satan Tyson!
Wow.
You sure showed me. Don't move.
Alright, time for some pain!
All out attack!
That's all she wrote.
Alright,
No major setbacks.
I have something.
a little bit.
Show me your true form.
Take the advantage.
Persona! This isn't it.
It has no weakness. Our best chance is to make it confused.
Black Frost! Go down!
Let's get your breath.
Okay.
Didn't need
Give Haru something else plus to wear. Where is she? Accessory. Energy shower. Yeah.
It's somewhere. I'll reveal your true form.
I have a bad feeling about that one. It's clearly inferior. Wait for great attacks.
Quetzalcoatl! There!
Ooh, free stuff. It's like fireworks. Oh, ah, so pretty. And so much damage.
Yo,
All
I
right,
got
on
this!
to the next. Shadows annihilated.
Who's
Skull's
next?
got this.
All right.
Huh? They weren't a big deal at... The effects of cognition are low here. Is there a safe room nearby?
Unfriendly woman? Phantom Demons. Okay, if they exist or not. It's a fun joke while it lasted. It's old news now. Tell me something a little bit more exciting.
Damn it!
This is...
I should write something.
Let's get.
I can feel it. I'll reveal your true form.
Surprise attack?
Next up, Persona!
I'm gonna change up the music / costume.
Dominion! All right.
Persona! This is a part of me!
Let's start to.
That's all of them. You did great, Noir!
Nice!
Good work, everyone!
All right.
Man, that was
I can
easy.
feel it.
What the hell is this? Oh shit!
One enemy, and it's weak. This'll be a slaughter.
It's kind of like an epic battle music.
Calm down.
Persona!
No
isn't
no
it?
weaknesses?
Let's go.
How about we make it forget its skills?
All right.
Persona! Behold! That's all of them. You did great, Noir!
Nice!
Just like I thought.
Okay.
What else we got? Am I like a head? Featherman? Ultramarine? Starlight? We wore this one already, no? Shadow Arms. Let's try this one.
I have something.
Huh? Oh, a treasure chest. Let's open it.
Yeah, Black Fry. Don't do anything unnecessary. This is going to be a beautiful end to a bird.
I should have known.
How can one not open their eyes, be a judge of beauty? Nothing here? Oh no, something here.
It's somewhere.
Broken baton.
It's somewhere.
I went up here already. It wants me to solve the puzzle. The light on the floor is kind of different from the ones we've seen so far. This is the one where you have to do it in so many turns.
Oh,
Is that true? But what could those patterns on the floor mean? Pretty sure I figured it out while I was watching. There's a limitation in this area. You can only change the colors up to 10 times. Any more than that and we'll have to start over.
whoa!
You solved the puzzle like that on your first try, Joker? That's seriously incredible. There's no trophy for it, so it's not that important. Reality is ending, right? There's no point working hard now. In my dreams, I just have to deal with never seeing them come true. It's a cruel fact to live. Reality is ending. That is similar to what the others in the prison are saying. What could that mean? Look at you.
Show me your true form!
It's somewhere.
Oh, I think I need a key for here too. Yeah.
It's somewhere.
I'll reveal your true form.
Pissed off that people like you even exist.
Yes.
My apologies. I did not come here to seek an approval. Still gonna mess this up probably. Let's see. No? Perfect.
I can see it. Show me your true form.
Oh.
Watch out! That one's dangerous!
I like this one. This sounds like Shin Megami Tensei. I think it is. 'Cause it...
Let's see.
Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused.
Persona! Tentacano! You're mine.
You did great, Noir!
Loser.
Just like I thought.
Yeah, having dabbled a little bit in Shin Megami Tensei 5, I can just tell that the music sounds very similar to
I leveled up. Okay. I can feel it.
This is a good position.
Oh, I thought I ambushed him.
Show me your true form.
Surprise attack? Hiding something from us?
What does he have?
Doesn't look. It has no physical weakness. So let's use an emotional weapon. Fear.
Persona. Not this.
I missed.
Persona! All right.
Woodland Persona!
Well, if it has no weaknesses, why not try brainwash?
See that?
Showed
Just
me.
stay there.
Oh, some rare loot!
You never thought you was how good. I don't want that. You leaving?
Yes! Victory!
At least get the all-out attack on you on top of that. What a waste of a battle.
Okay. I have something.
That was another one down there.
Show me your true form.
I hope Diamond.
Treasure demon in sight. Let's get it.
Yes, let's.
The enemy is weak against ice. Don't worry. Her skills are. It has no weak. The enemy is weak against
Ice
ice.
is good.
Don't worry. You're strong.
Black Frost. Ravage them.
Knocked them right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Oh yeah, we gotta get them too.
It has no weakness. The enemy is weak against. Don't use bless attacks. Try something else.
Come.
I can't change the wind.
This isn't it.
It's clearly inferior. Win with win. The enemy is weak against. Has no weakness. But we could try overwhelming it with despair.
Hit him with the lullaby.
Not that. Okay. Persona. How about this? Doesn't work.
Got him.
Persona! How's this? Two enemies down! Good work, everyone! You've got a new mask, Joker!
Okay. I can feel it.
That's the way we came. Anything else in here? No.
I have something. I'll reveal your true form.
Surprise attack? Hiding something from us? Right off their feet! Nice, Joker! All right, on to the next!
Anything extra? That was nice.
Let's catch your breath. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
That was easy.
I can feel it.
One enemy, and it's weak. This will be a slaughter.
It's time. Dominion! Alright.
Dominion.
Persona! Shall we? That's all of them. You did great, Noir!
Make a
Good
great
work,
combo.
everyone!
Alright.
They were too weak to bother with.
Please leave me be. In exchange, I won't request anything of you. Just let me see out the end of this worldly peace. I'm curious as to why everyone believes the world is coming to an end. What could they mean? Do you know something we do not? Shido. He can do what he pleases. I don't really care what kind of guy he is. It won't matter soon enough anyway. See. She doesn't realize what being governed by someone really means.
I can see it. I'll reveal your true form.
Surprise attack?
Persona!
It has no weakness. Our best chance is to make it confused. We recommend attacking any enemy who has a status enemy. Her skills are ineffective. Stay focused. It's your turn!
Persona! Bam!
Shadows annihilated! Skills got this! Catch your breath. Good work, everyone!
Okay.
That was fast. Huh? Oh, a treasure chest! Let's open it.
Sleep vials. Oh, this is the room where they're like doubling up on them. Oh, straight ahead.
Okay.
Perfect. The security is disabled. About time, man.
Yes!
Nice and gentle, girl.
This feeling. I think there's a safe room around here. This place looks safe. Do you need something?
Alright, now we're 73. Cobb or Mara? Oh, wait, Macabre can't make yet. So... Alright. Now we're getting some good personas here. What do I have? Hope Diamond? Can a Hope Diamond make one? Yeah, you're gonna need a high level though for that. This might be the time to use the daily network fusion.
Pursue rehabilitation
There
with
is
all
an alarm.
your body and soul.
Send it to a world different than this one.
Cuckoo Land we can make? That would be level 76. That would cost some.
That's a pretty strong one.
What does he get? He gets one shot kill, high counter, rebellion. Does not want to give it.
I see. This is...
You seek power beyond your limits.
3,000. Alright, how can I make him without that? I have a Hope Diamond. Yoshitsune, I don't have. Wait, what? Oh, that's Mada.
We're gonna chop him up all
I
at
haven't
once.
made any of these lately. What is this? Homo, trip ring, trip down. Trigger happy? Increases chance of critical from ground attacks.
This is an alarm fusion.
Oh, let's itemize him.
This is its power. This card's power.
This will be its new... Perhaps this is a bit excessive.
One of my favorite duties. Choose wisely. A group will be executed. You okay with this?
70,000? Sure.
Choose which skills to inherit.
What are we gonna get in here? Star. Gonna get Trigger Happy, Macaracon, Brainwash Boost, No Curse. It's another strange combination of skills here.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Okay, electric skills we're not gonna take. Decreases nuke skills we're not gonna take. Ailments. That might work. Increased chance of inflicting ailments. Alright, we'll take that. Let's go to Capcom Brainwash Boost and Null Curse. Ah, okay. The Null Curse is going to be key because he's weak to Curse. Yeah, we could take this. See, this will be my build. Maybe this would be it. We have Despair, Confuse, Brainwash. Wait, do I have Dizzy already? I could get... Is this worth it? Maybe physical to all foes, low chance of Dizzy. And then this is a low chance of Forget. The Caracon we're gonna get, even though... Oh, that reflects magical attacks for one ally one time. Electric Wall, Electric Break. No. Evade Wind, we don't need. Attack Master. Decreased chance of being hit by critical. Increased chance of a critical. Increased chance of inflicting shock. Should I take for the last one? Probably not even going to use the last one here. Increased chance of a critical.
This could bestow an extraordinary power. Now, let us begin.
Line them up. Filth is my power, and therefore thine as well. Through this mask of impurity. Alright, what's it gonna change? Abysmal Surge, Memory Blow. Alright, I'm game. Let's see what we get. Divine Judgment, Bless Attack that reduces HP, that's good. Power Slash, medium physical damage to one foe. I never heard of this one. And then Rita Shower. It likes giving me that. Trigger Happy. Put that there. Calcon. Let's get rid of that. Brainwash Boost. Yeah, get rid of that. And And no curse, yeah. Shit, I forgot about no curse. Get rid of the app pupil. Plus attack that reduces HP of 1 for. I would like to try that out. And I'm sure that doesn't work on bosses, does it?
This is an alarm fusion. Get ready for this!
Cerberus. Abaddon. Okay, we can strengthen.
Choose wisely! We're gonna strangle him real tight!
Yeah, let's strengthen throne.
Well, it is what it
Oh, wait,
is.
wait, this is going to be 3,500. This is going to come up short, I think, also.
This
Whatever.
is how execution. This may be somewhat grisly.
Oh, is it going to mess up instead? I don't think I'm going to get it. Nope. It's giving me the same thing as, what was that one called?
Well now, a most unexpected turn of events.
It doesn't want to give you too much firepower. Alright, let's get topped off here. Salt to help in your rehabilitation. Should be no issues whatsoever.
Movement complete. Let's continue our exploration.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, I think this is the end. Who's to blame for the multitude of problems in the world? I just feel sick thinking about it. All I can really do now is ignore it, I suppose. Oh, little shit, hey! The world's not gonna get better on its own, you know.
The hell is this?
It's huge. I didn't realize such a gigantic place existed here. Is this where everyone's treasure is held? Yeah, that should be the case.
But this ominously bizarre air about it. It almost feels like a temple of sorts. Although...
Look, there's no point freaking out now. Come on, let's go.
Yep.
I have something.
Please, just give me what I want. Just end it all. My wish is actually gonna come true. I can finally be happy. So you think?
This is...
It's likely what awaits us down there. Are you ready to descend, Joker? This will be a boss battle.
The hell?
Look at how many there are. Are these all prison cells?
And what's that thing in the middle?
Whatever it is,
It's a
it
World
looks
Cup.
disgustingly grand.
There are no other passages leading out of this room. It appears this is our final destination. The depths of Mementos.
In that case, is the treasure of Mementos somewhere in here? I think you're right. I've never been here, but I can sense it. There's no mistaking that presence. If we get rid of it... If we get rid of it, the public should come to its senses.
But something that large will be impossible to carry out of here.
We just gotta make it disappear, right? If we can't move it, then we'll just have to destroy it.
Yeah, that will work.
Once we do that, the entire metaverse is going to disappear, right? This is finally it.
Oh, I guess it's no surprise we've been discovered. That thing isn't gonna sit back and let itself get destroyed.
Even the inmates are starting to liven up. How eerie. They're planning something.
That must mean this thing's gotta be the treasure. He saved us the trouble of checking.
Hold on. Something's off. Shido said the masses are allowing themselves to be held captive here. Could they truly be operating this gigantic system that eliminates intruders on its own? Prison guards and soldiers were very organized, too.
Are you trying to say that someone else rules this place? Is it not the public?
What was that?
We don't have time to worry about that. Leave it for later.
All right, guys. We better not lose now. Let's hurry up and destroy this thing. Everyone, give it your all! All right, let's do it!
Next up, what's the plan?
Out of the way!
All right, get him! And Panther dodges with grace. Go! Power up! To ward off the enemy's attack!
Stop it! You're killing me.
Holy Grail?
Holy Grail.
What was that?
What are you doing to our holy grail? There's no time for indecision.
Don't tell me. Are the inmates giving it their strength?
Damn it! This is never gonna end!
It seems hopeless if there are this many inmates supporting it.
You fools. Human, yet wishing to eradicate the desires of humanity.
Who's that?
Repent.
The treasure's talking.
I am revered as the granter of dreams for all who behold me. A being most commonly known as the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
The prison of regression is representative of the collective desires of humanity. They wish to be chained down, surrender their cognition, and neglect the world around them. These feeble-minded common folk will make your social reform all for naught. The shared heart of the masses has fallen into an excess of indolence and transformed into a prison.
Damn it! We're worshiping that thing!
Thus, the only suitable end for them is to perish within the prison they wished for themselves.
Get ready. Here it comes.
Hell yeah!
Damn that thing! Let's break it for sure this time!
I guess I'm gonna do it all right now.
Much obliged.
That's a big help.
Sorry.
All right, get him.
Stop it. The same guy.
No. Did it heal again? We can't lose. Keep attacking.
Huh? Wait, it's color.
Persona! All right.
Time for a beatdown. Who wants Panther's help? Panther's in bad shape. Watch out!
Oh, not again. I knew it. Every time that thing heals, its color changes.
Persona! All right.
And Panther dodges with grace. Go! Power up! Time for a beatdown!
Don't you come out and make me! Fuck your holy grail.
Wait, hold up! It's gonna get totally healed again!
Gotta cut the veins off.
No fair! This is cheating!
Stop that, you thieves!
If this is really how people feel, there's no way we'll be able to steal their hearts. We've come here for nothing. This is horrible.
You imbeciles are intoxicated by an undesired justice. This is the will of the children of man who have fallen into sloth. My shine is proof that they desire my existence. As long as humanity yearns for me, I shall never perish.
Is this really what everyone wants? Stop thinking and be guided by the Holy Grail?
Pretty much. It's too bad.
Yes. It's so frustrating. It makes me want to cry.
Cry on my shoulder.
I will never agree.
The humans I look up to aren't like that. No matter how painful reality is, it's all over if you don't try to change how things are. I'm not the only one who believes that. Everyone here agrees. We don't want to turn back into the people we used to be. That's why we risked our lives coming here. Mona-chan.
He's right.
Humanity already wishes for their distortions to be actualized. I am merely the being that will ultimately grant those wishes. Now, it is time I refrain from my place in this world and begin to encroach upon reality itself.
That's a load of shit!
Encroach? What is it gonna do? Hey, this doesn't look good! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Mona, what should we do?
Bill!
I don't know what you are, but you can't keep arbitrarily deciding all this on your own. Humans aren't all stupid like you say they are.
Indolent, foolish humans, you shall offer your hearts to me. time for the fusion has come.
Hey, the ground's...
It's vanishing?
Hell no!
Huh? Who's that? No way. I see. So that's how it was. I remember everything now.
I remember everything.
Ow! Is everyone okay?
Of course we are!
Oh, hey! Our clothes are back to normal! Look! Huh? Shibuya?
We're back.
We didn't come back ourselves, though. We must have been driven out by the Holy Grail. Did we lose?
It would seem so.
Right.
Right.
Huh?
Mementos here in Shibuya? Is this what it meant by the fusion?
What's going on here? What is... God, how come they're not seeing any of this at all?
What the hell?
To think this would happen.
No way! You gotta be shitting me!
Huh? What is this, a dream?
The hell is this? What's going on? Kaoru. Kaoru!
Kaoru.
Is this scenery? For real?
What on earth? This is impossible. Why doesn't anyone notice this?
Damn, looks like I should take this seriously. Huh? No way! Wait, what the... What's this pink stuff? Huh? No. Something wrong has happened to the world.
What's going on here?
What the hell's happening here?
I can't believe this. Why is everyone acting normal? Don't they see this? I hope those kids are safe.
Unbelievable. This isn't a world inside a game, right? Everyone else isn't seeing this?
Man, what great weather. Want to go for a drive?
Hello. Yes, it's about tomorrow's preliminary meeting.
The announcement for the new smartphones tonight.
What were the Phantom Thieves all about anyway?
Oh man, hearing that brings back memories. I feel so dumb for even believing they existed.
It was fun news, though. Well, I doubt anyone believes they're around anymore.
Why isn't anyone noticing this abnormality?
It's probably because they don't feel that it's odd.
What's wrong?
Just to start, I don't feel so good.
Oh, I feel woozy.
Mr. Joker.
Futaba, grab on!
Anton?
Is this by the Holy Grail too?
That son of a bitch! God damn it! What's this creepy ass shit about? Ah! Ah! My hand!
Ryuji! This can't be real, right?
What is happening to us?
No! No! My body's disappearing! Don't tell me.
Indeed, this isn't my doing. You imbeciles are about to disappear from the people's cognition.
That damn voice!
Mementos and reality have become one. Thus those who have disappeared from cognition cannot exist anywhere.
Disappear my ass! What the hell? Yeah! Is this really it?
No! No!
Morgana, where did we go wrong?
Is this all my fault? Because I brought you all there?
It's not your cat. You're a good cat.
I didn't mean to.
I'm not a cat.
I'm sorry. The mission's a failure.
That's definitely how I would have had it. I'm not a cat, bro. And then he fades away. Yeah. But how could it go to 0? They just showed like 10 people that do believe in them. No? Should have been like 0.1 at least, something. Keep a finger.
In the end, your rehabilitation was not carried through. It appears I have overestimated you.
I remember the first playthrough, I definitely thought that it was game over. I was like, wait, what the hell did I do wrong?
You incompetent prisoner! The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
Humans are more apathetic and more foolish than I had thought them to be. The world will soon see its ruin.
Am I dead?
You have lost the game. You were meant to bring change to mankind as a trickster, but it seems that was too much for you. In accordance to the game's rules, the defeated must pay a price. Your life is forfeit.
No.
I sentence you to be executed.
Executed?
God's decree is absolute. My experiment has come to naught. Everything is over. Grant that man a swift death.
If that's what our master wishes.
Are you serious? After all we've been through?
It just means that you weren't an upstanding prisoner. That may be true, but...
What is the matter? Carry out his sentence at once.
Are we really going to kill him? Don't falter now! It's all his fault for losing the game!
Hey, the game was rigged. You cheated.
All right, inmate. We now proceed to the execution of your sentence.
You're my teammates. They're going to kill me at this rate. I need to do something. Persona!
How insolent. To think you'd still show your rebellious will after all that. Ready, Justine? If our master orders so, then it cannot be helped. Let us show our strength to this prisoner who just doesn't know when to give up. Understood. Death to the criminal.
I almost forgot about this part.
Don't resist, inmate. Just accept your sentence. One's final moments should be spent in good grace. How's this? Here goes. This power. Caroline, it's as I thought.
What's the matter?
I thought you were crippled.
I told you not to falter. Are you going against our master's orders? Eat this! Take this.
Oh shit, I'm done.
No, this isn't right. Our duty isn't to kill him. Caroline! What gives? Why am I doubting myself? Is there another duty left to us?
I believe I ordered his execution.
Master, have you forsaken humanity? We are wardens, those who rehabilitate prisoners.
What?
Something speaks to me in my mind. Our true duty is not to kill. Help!
Who said that? I hear someone's voice.
Please, help!
This voice. I feel like I've heard it somewhere before. Who are you?
Who? Yes, we are those who wish for true rehabilitation. We are not executioners. That is the truth we had forgotten. We've decided. We will not forsake humanity.
Yeah.
Your right eye and my left. It's as if they're the same, yet mirrored. Now is the time for our wish to be realized. I finally remember how we were torn apart.
Torn apart?
We were originally one. Yet we were torn asunder into halves by malevolent intent.
Igor?
So we were captives, same as you. Ha! To think we'd learn that truth from a prisoner. Let us reclaim our true form. Hey! We'll give you your last job. Be thankful and obey. You must fuse us together with your own hands.
Fuse? That mean you'll die.
It's time you return the favor for us assisting with your growth. Do it with care. Now, fuse us!
Alright. I didn't really like this fight.
My name is Lavenza. I was torn apart by a malevolent will and took the form of those twins. I sought help before my body was split in two.
Malevolent will?
If we lose you, the path to the Holy Grail will forever be closed. That's why you must recall the truth once more. And I beg of you, please, save us. I believed in you. I knew that you would make it thus far. And to the scoundrel who has swindled my master's name, your lies shall work no longer now that my sight has been restored.
The game isn't over yet. Whether the human world is left as is, or destroyed and rebuilt, it is all sport to me.
Be careful.
What are you?
If I were to put it into words that you can comprehend, I am the Holy Grail that grants wishes.
The whole time?
No. It may be more accurate to say that I am a god who responds to desire and holds dominion over man. I hoped seeing a righteous thief vanquish evil would spur mankind to change their own indolent hearts. However, the result is, as you know, the masses have made it so none of it has transpired. Humans should be met with ruin. You brought forth that answer. But to be frank, inmate, I believe it may be worth re-evaluating you. A human has reached the Holy Grail and has seen through my true identity. You've surprised the god that I am often enough. That cannot be done by a foolish commoner. You truly were a prisoner that did not bore me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Fool, granting thee infinite power.
Max Arcana burst greatly increases the XP bonus granted by Arcana burst.
All right. All right.
Vishnu.
Perhaps observing you a while longer may prove amusing. I shall grant you an opportunity to make a deal with me.
What is this deal?
Should you wish it, I shall return the world to its prior state, one rampant with distorted masses.
Revert the world? Could it be telling the truth?
You forcefully dragged him into the metaverse and imposed an ordeal he did not deserve. Yet you still intend on toying with him?
The Phantom Thieves will be praised and gain fame. The world will escape ruin as well. What say you?
If I agree to this, the Gloom City will return to normal. However, people will remain trapped, abandoning the ability to think for themselves. Did he say that? Is that really how the world should be? I refuse.
Well said.
Such irredeemable foolishness. You choose death for yourself. Very well. I have no need for you.
Master!
Master.
Master. Oh my. It's been quite a while since I last stepped foot in this place. Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
He is the rightful master of this Velvet Room, the true aid on your journey.
true aid?
It may be difficult for you to understand this all at once.
If I were to summarize this, the fake has left, and the real has returned.
Indeed.
My master has returned, and you won against that malevolent god's temptation. Thus, you may be able to save this world that is headed towards certain ruin. However, it will prove difficult to win against him with your power alone.
Yeah, no.
You must release your teammates, with whom you've shared your conviction.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
They have not necessarily expired yet. Just as you were trapped here, they should be confined somewhere as well. Since you've deepened your bond with them, I am certain you can release them. Once they, the Phantom Thieves, are all gathered here, we will tell you everything.
Now go forth to the people whom you should be facing the truth with.
Oh, you can't save it, shit. I must keep going a little bit longer. Alright. Yeah, the story goes really crazy at that point. You really have to be full attention when you're playing like the first playthrough, because otherwise you'll be like, wait, what happened? I like this part too. It's very emotional part, getting everybody back.
Oh, Joker, I'm relieved. Looks like we're both still alive.
Pretty much.
And you even managed to get out of your cell by yourself. Impressive, as always. Shibuya. What happened? And where are we?
We're outside the Velvet Room.
Velvet Room? That name sounds pretty kick-ass.
I know, right?
I guess my fears turned out to be true. The real world is a scary place. Pain like this can never reach you if you keep yourself cooped up indoors. Who am I to think I can tell the people what to do? I mean, I used to be a shut-in myself. Damn it. I just want to go home. But even that would be tough now. Giving up would be too painful. You know, I think I've changed. I don't know when it happened, but I can't let people suffer like this. Even if I don't know them personally.
So what now?
Honestly, this all seems like a bit too much, but...
What do you want?
You're right. My heart has been set from the start. I don't want to run away from this. I ran from my mom's death for so long. I misunderstood it. Everything was just too painful for me to handle. But I never want to be left in the dark again. That's probably why my persona is a little bit special. Because I want to learn the truth. That's how I really feel. Well, I've come this far. I'll follow you wherever you go, on my own 2 feet. You have such a strong heart, Joker. You saved me yet again. Thanks. I'm so happy. Like, so much that I can't even express it in my normal words. Anyway, we're going up against a god. I couldn't even leave my own room before, but now we're gonna beat a god. I'm so pumped. And wait a sec. I just noticed I got out of here on my own. Ta-da! A real jailbreak.
3 times over.
Whoa, you're quick to act. That's what makes you dependable. All right, time to get back at it. Hey, hey. All right.
I'll just wait here. I can't sense any shadows, so I'm sure I'll be fine. Mostly just worried about everyone else. They might need your help, just like I did.
Yep.
And it'd probably be better if you talked to them about it alone. I don't know, maybe they should have had... I think I would have had it maybe where it's like a long line and you rescue everybody in the order in which you met them. Like Ryuji, then An, then Yusuke. That could have been interesting too. This worked good too though.
Joker! What a relief. You're safe.
Same goes for you.
Huh? By the way, why have you remained in your Phantom Thief attire while I'm back in regular clothes? Could this mean that the will of rebellion is no longer within me? That may be true. We have to fight that Holy Grail again, correct? Could you imagine defeating it, Joker? That monster has the support of the masses, and with it, nearly an infinite amount of power. No matter which way I approach the subject in my head, nothing points to our victory.
That's why you're in here. Not confident either.
I think I finally, genuinely understand the pain my father and my sister were burdened with. Victory against a single criminal is meaningless. The true enemy is society itself. And even against that foe, you still have to try to somehow emerge victorious. I don't know what to do.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in myself?
Must believe.
You got me. Regardless, this isn't a situation with a straightforward answer. But even if there is no clear solution, I'll just have to make one. With my own 2 hands. Before you guys came along, my life was defined by rules. Set on a path of someone else's choosing. But only a true loser would live such a rigid life. I will win. Even if it means going up against the entire world. I'm okay. My resolve was shaken, but it's stronger now. I want the people of the world to see what you've shown me.
Let's go.
Right. Thank you. Having teammates you can trust is a great feeling. Shall we go? We can't let our last big job end in failure. Hey!
Is anyone else locked up in this place? I knew it.
Yes.
I asked that you go save the others. No doubt in need of your help. Yusuke.
Joker, as I expected, you appear to be safe. However, where exactly are we?
Outside the Velvet Room.
Velvet Room? I'm not sure I understand. At first, I was surprised to see the masses chained in a prison. Yet, here I am as well, considering the state of the real world. It is hard to say that we were even remotely helpful. This situation... Can we truly handle such horrid circumstances? All the Phantom Thieves can do is change the hearts of others. However, the world outside has become a veritable hell. Nothing within our power can fix that.
Are you scared?
I believe I feel more powerless than anything. The people of this world desired their enslavement, and that isn't all. They screamed at us for attacking the Holy Grail, defended it, Even the criminals whose hearts we changed became meek followers of the Holy Grail because of us. Were we truly that foolish? Risking our lives for a result nobody desired.
Why were you fighting?
That's right. It wasn't just for recognition from those we were helping. My purpose lies elsewhere. When we first met, you continued to impose yourselves on me, no matter how much I pushed you away. I will forever treasure what you did for me. Very well. Just as art is meant to break boundaries, people should be saved even if they frown upon it. I won't allow the justice I believe in to be shaken any further. Allow me to thank you, Joker. Being by your side truly gives rise to the greatest ideas.
Should get moving.
Ah, yes. We cannot afford to leave reality in the hellish state it's currently in. I will make use of my role as an artist and paint over the distortions of society. Well then, time to go and see this through. I'll witness with my own two eyes that this world isn't bound by some holy grail. Well then.
There's a here as well. I see.
We will be
Is that
counting
right?
on you.
In that case, I will remain here on standby. I guess that you go save the rest of our teammates. What does he say if he's speaking again? I trust the rest of our team to you. I'm quite certain it requires this. Okay. Well.
Yo, looks like we're both somehow still alive and kicking. But where at?
That's definitely what you would say, Ryuji. Just come, get out of here.
Okay.
Get your gear on.
Man, this prison cell kind of makes me think of when we first met. I remember how Shibuya was all effed up just now, but like, nobody was seeing any of it. No, it was more like they didn't want to see any of it. What the hell? So even all them people who are suffering and cheering for us to come and help them, in reality, they would have rather just had everything stay how it was? Did what we were doing have any meaning at all?
Of course it did.
You're so freaking tough. You know, back when I thought we were gonna die, without learning the truth about all this, I kind of felt for the first time that maybe we hadn't been doing the right thing. That maybe we deserved to lose. You get me?
I don't know.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I started all this because of how pissed off I was. Maybe it's never been about winning, or anything like that. Maybe all I was doing was just continuing my own defiance.
So you're giving up?
You're right. I get it now. We're doing this to make sure people don't gotta go through the same crap we did. It doesn't matter if they think we're just or not. We gotta do what we believe in. It's not like people think much of me anyways. I'm gonna dash through this the only way I know how. You got me out of prison, just like before. Thanks. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to say this, but I'm really glad I met you. All right, I'm done getting my ass kicked. That shiny bastard acts like it's some kind of god. I ain't gonna feel good till we deal with it. Let's head out. We're gonna take down that asshole, yeah? Hey.
Yeah, I was locked up too. Spend my time loafing around here then.
We'll be counting on ya.
You're safe. Oh, thank goodness.
Same to you.
Right.
Right.
Considering everything that has happened to the city, I wonder if the citizenry is okay. Although, it seemed like we were the only ones able to see it. You know, the moment I disappeared, I honestly thought I was about to die. But part of me wasn't afraid. I knew that was all I could do, and looked forward to apologizing to Father face to face. Honestly, I thought I had changed, but I realize now that I still have no control over my life. It makes me sick.
Have to keep fighting.
I'm sorry. I know you don't want to deal with my whining. You're going to try and defeat that thing again, aren't you? Don't push yourself to get me to come along. You can always leave me here if I'll slow you down.
Oh. You control your life now.
That's right. I was foolish to think you should abandon me. Even if there are times where I think there's nothing I can do, I'll never stop fighting for you or our team. I won't give up anymore. Just as I betrayed my distorted father before, I will betray my boring former self now. Thank you, Joker. Before I met you, I had great admiration for the Phantom Thieves of Justice. And it's turned out you were exactly the person I always imagined you would be. This is the second time you've rescued me. I've secretly longed for a situation like this.
What is she trying to say?
We haven't lost yet.
The others here too? I seem so glad. In that case, please go help them. I'm sure they all just need a little push. Just remember what they're fighting for. That's why you should be the one to go. Alone.
Oh, Joker. Thank goodness you're safe.
Nobody in the cell was like screaming like, "Let me out of here! Let me out of here!" Nobody was going crazy yet.
You sure are impressive. Huh. So, I'm not in heaven after all. That means the hell that Shibuya turned into was all real. I'm so weak. When I thought I was gonna die, I started trembling. I was just so scared. At that moment, nothing mattered. The justice of our actions was the last thing on my mind.
I was scared too.
Joker, you kept going, even through a plan that might have ended up killing you. Yet look at me. I've always said I'm doing this for other people. But that didn't get me far. It's no wonder we lost. Maybe I should have just behaved myself and stayed out of all this.
But what about Shiho?
You're right. I can never abandon her. If I whine like this now, I'd just be betraying Shiho. No. I'd be betraying myself. I could never forget how I felt that day. I never want anyone to have to go through what I did. I've made up my mind. I'm going to keep looking forward. Things like dying or losing aren't important now. All that matters is that I don't return to my old self. I'll never make a mistake like that again. I swear it. Thanks, Joker. You helped me remember what's really important. I seriously treasure being able to be a part of your team. Gotcha, Joker. It would be a disgrace to the Phantom Thieves' name if we didn't take such a big treasure. We're going to put an end to this, aren't we? Let's go!
Seems you managed to save all of your teammates. Now then, please gather in this room at once.
Oh.
We didn't get everybody. She already saved everyone else other than me? Not Morgana.
Huh?
Why?
What is this place?
Who are they?
My name is Igor. I am the master of the Velvet Room.
I am Lavenza, a resident of this place as well. We have been waiting for all of you.
Velvet Room?
My master has just been released from a long period of imprisonment. His powers have not fully returned. Though it may be presumptuous of me, I will speak on his...
Hey, where's Morgana?
Would you like to see him?
You know him.
He's right over there.
You didn't answer.
That's where you were hiding?
He was in my cell the whole time?
I was born here. It was to dispel an evil being from man's spiritual world. Mona? My role was to find the trickster and help him defeat it. That's why I was created here by my master.
Indeed.
I really remember everything. When this place was about to be taken over, my master gathered the last traces of mankind's hope. He mustered up his remaining strength to make me.
The entity that calls itself a god is a malevolent will that forces man into everlasting servitude. It hopes to attain eternal peace by filling reality with those who have stopped thinking for themselves. That is the ruin of man that this evil god envisions.
I, don't get what you're saying at all.
Oh, be quiet and listen! We don't have much time left!
Wait a moment. The Holy Grail is a god? I was wondering why it had a will of its own, but... Are you implying that it isn't a treasure?
No. As the distorted desires of the masses, it is most certainly the core of Mementos itself.
Then, did the treasure become a god because people wish to be ruled over?
That is correct. To decide the fate of the world, it chose two people with potential and pitted them against each other. One, Goro Akechi, incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade. The other was a trickster who would stand up against this. That was him.
If he won, the human world would be left as is. Those were the conditions of the game. At least, that's what should have happened.
That malevolent being knew that a revolution would not occur within indolent humans. After all, it is the masses' distorted desires incarnate. However, my true master believed in humanity. He believed that a trickster would rise among the people and accomplish this change. But that evil entity laughed at the prospect and sought to prove the powerlessness of man with the game. And he had great potential, which is why it approached him. It helped train the trickster only to cast him into despair, using the masses who rejected their savior. This was likely its means to nip in the bud anything that would pose a threat. Now that I think back to when I was separated, I felt a disagreement to the word rehabilitation. Of course I did. It was just a means for the fake to keep you under surveillance.
Basically, this guy was dragged into a game where the evil god rigged the outcome.
Damn it! What the hell?
Your real world has already been fused with Mementos. You do not exist because reality is replete with the cognition of those who deny the Phantom Thieves. It can be said that the world is one step away from the evil god's machinations. However, there is still hope. Now that the evil god's identity has been exposed, you can see your rehabilitation to its completion. Only you can leave this prison and save this distorted world and its captive people. Young man, guided by Morgana and worthy of the trickster name, you must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
Reclaim my existence? What do you mean?
You'll be fine. You're not doing this alone.
You've got us, you know.
Excellent. There is nothing to fear. You already possess the strength to oppose this evil god. I am truly looking forward to this.
Our mutual friend knows where the exit is. Morgana, please guide them, and thank you for all that you've done. It's a cruel responsibility that's been cast upon you.
I will accept your words of appreciation fully when everything is over. Now follow me!
Got all that?
Joker! This way!
What's this? One hell of a door. That's our exit. Come on, let's go.
Huh? We're back in Shibuya again? Oh, right. This is where we were when our bodies disappeared.
Seems like people still haven't realized that this abnormality has taken over the city.
Look, the door we just came through. If I remember correctly, this is that quarantine cell.
That's right. It was actually the Velvet Room, which had been swallowed by the distortions.
You did say you were born in there. It makes so much sense now.
Wait, so if we came out of there, does that mean we're the criminals? No, it's more like him, since he was kept in here.
Most likely, Joker had been under the malicious guidance of the evil god for quite some time. The Velvet Room originally existed to nurture the human mind. But after it was taken over, it was sealed inside that bastard's nest. Inside mementos.
Mona, more importantly, you're shining.
It's probably because my memories have returned. I know what my duty is now.
But he's not turning back to you.
Whoa. Do you see something? Shining? Wait a sec. What's with those weirdly dressed guys?
I feel like I've seen those costumes before.
Oh, aren't they the Phantom Thieves? I kind of remember seeing a silhouette of them on a jumbo screen in the city.
Yes, that's
the
right.
Phantom Thieves?
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about them.
This is different from how it was before. Do they see us?
It doesn't seem to be everyone, though. Only a handful of people in this large crowd.
Maybe it's Kazumona's light.
Either way, they remember the Phantom Thieves. Oh, the key of hope.
Mona, guide us. Where must we go?
Over there. The bastard from earlier should be in that temple.
Alright. I like that though. It's kind of like now it's like the end of the when you're going to get the treasure and whatnot. But it's not quite as easy as in the other palaces, so it's going to require a little bit more fighting, which will be on the next. Let's save it here. What did it call it? Quick Pop World? Well, that's where we leave it for today. We'll pick it up on the next stream. We'll do battle, most likely, and hopefully be able to win. So, until next time, thank you for watching, and I will see you later. I have this one up on the VODs and later on the YouTube channel. Good night.